Come in.
Julia, I came as quickly as I could.
Thank you.
So how can I help?
Oh, Arturo, the thing is that the last time that you were here that we met, we talked about a lot of things, and well, that was normal because we haven't really talked for years.
Yes, I agree. In fact, you wanted to ask something, but you didn't. What is it?
Yes, that's
What's
right.
wrong? Julia, ask whatever you want. Whatever you want, I mean it.
Oh, Arturo, I need to ask you to, take a DNA test.
What for?
Because Elijah thinks that David is your son.
Because if you should forget me, then I'll try to understand. But if you've loved me already, then
Petra!
it's just...
Do you really have to sing while you're cleaning? Your voice is like a drill to my ears.
Well, I don't like to hear you complain, but I am forced to put up with it anyway.
It's so unfair for my father to put me through all of this. What is he trying to do to me?
Well, you should have done it correctly, but look. Look at this dirt. Is this the way you clean your nose?
Quit giving me orders, Petra Samantha.
Well, your father told me to teach you, and it will do you no harm to do things properly.
When my dad gets back to his senses, I'll never touch a mop in my life ever again.
Aw, well, that was exactly what my cousin said before it became true. Now she uses a sponge when she's scrubbing the floor tiles. Carry on.
Elijah was doubting you? After all these years of being together, he still doesn't know you. I'm sorry.
Forgive me, please,
I'm really
forgive me. I
sorry.
have no right to ask you this, but I couldn't think of any other way. Remember that time that we met each other at my house shortly before I married him?
Yes, of course. I went there
Remember
to see
that?
you.
Exactly. He thinks that you and I... He thinks I cheated on him.
But why would he? I only went there to beg you not to get married, and
Yes,
you drove me away.
but then Elijah would prefer to think that we spent some time together and that we had made love. And he wouldn't forgive me.
But Julia, I just stole a kiss from you. If only we were able to settle our differences then.
What were we then?
Ow! I just broke my nail, darn it! Okay, you know what? I can't help you clean the floor now because I have to go and get my nail fixed. It's a matter of life and death.
No. We haven't started cleaning upstairs yet. When we're done, you can apply for sick leave. You can go to the health center so that they'll see if you're dying, dear. But for now, keep cleaning, huh? Will you be the one to take that? Or shall I do it?
Who else?
I'll go. Keep on mopping. Do it well. Don't stop.
Hi there. Will you please tell Consuelo that her friend Clara is already here?
Oh, wait. What? Am I someone who looks like a servant to you or what?
Oh no, sorry. I thought you were...
And just who are you?
I'm Clara. Ah, you are Daniela, Consuelo's sister-in-law. Of course, we met at her wedding.
Well, I don't remember you. Well, come in and have Petra call Consuelo. I have an emergency. Oh my goodness, isn't there anyone here who can help me with my nail? What's the matter with all these people in this house?
Hello, my name's Clara.
And I'm Petra. Oh, sorry.
It's nice to meet you, Petra. I believe that there's no point in talking about the past, is there?
Yes, you're right, but I need to see you, and my feelings for you are stirred once
Arturo,
again.
all right, maybe I shouldn't have called you up.
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been... I'm sorry. Look, I find it hard to keep quiet because Elijah is a wretch. He treats you badly, and maybe he does the same with your son. I know I shouldn't be meddling, but it's not fair to you. Why are you still with him?
It's for my son. For him. For David. If you love your kids, you'll do anything for them. You know that like anyone else.
Someone's here to see you. She says she's a good friend of yours.
Yes.
You may go in, miss.
Oh, hi, my friend. Oh, how are you? Oh, it's so nice
Would
to
you
see
care for something to drink, a cup of coffee, some tea, or soda?
She's asking if you want something.
Oh, sorry. I'm so used to doing things on my own. I didn't expect to be offered. But no, it's all right. Don't bother. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, you're such a nice lady. Will you please
Yes, she
excuse me?
Go ahead. Okay, tell me. So, what is the urgent matter about?
All right, let me tell you. I asked you to come here because according to what my doctor said, I have to stay in bed to avoid any risk for my baby.
You mean you're pregnant?
Yes.
Oh, how exciting! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really am. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm so happy for you, Consuelo.
I'm so happy. Happy. Because I know that this will help strengthen our bond.
He will do everything for his children, even if he has to give up the love of his life. That day that I came and pleaded with you not to get married, why didn't you want to listen to me?
Because I was angry. Because at that moment I felt hatred.
Yes, I know, and you had the right to feel that way.
I didn't want to forgive you because I was very hurt. You know what I wanted? To make you suffer. The way that I suffered when you cheated on me with that woman.
Believe me, Julia, I still regret having made that mistake. I'm sorry for it and everything I've done. Except for Miguel, my son.
You see? You see how our children can make us go through anything, even an awful marriage.
I'm so sorry that you're not happy. Please forgive me. Forgive me for having ruined everything.
No, but you should forgive me for having been merciless to you.
But there is nothing for you to be sorry for. You were entitled to throw me out of your house.
No, you don't understand. Yours was a mistake, but mine wasn't. It was my choice.
Why?
Because I married Elijah out of spite. I did it to get even with you.
Show me the pictures of the papers you've taken.
All right.
I want to look at them calmly.
Okay, then, let me just find them. Let's see. This one.
Going
That.
there turned out to be better than we expected, Alda, my dear.
And also, we now know that Consuelo isn't born to a family that is well off, but she comes from an orphanage. And this one. This is explosive. Dynamite with a short fuse, very short.
Yes. Who could have guessed she would end up in that orphanage after the police raided that prostitution den? I'm pretty sure Eric doesn't know that. Otherwise, he wouldn't have married her.
But you are so kind. Kind enough to help him open up his eyes. Won't you, my dear queen?
For him to see every single detail. And who she really is. Cheers to us.
I'm really sorry, Arturo, but that's the truth.
What happened was my fault, and I think you've suffered enough already, right?
Yes. But that can't be changed anymore. It's my son who deserves to be happy. The result of the DNA test will change his life completely. Elijah will see the proof that my son is not yours.
I think it's outrageous for you to have to prove to him that—
I know that.
Forgive me, you have your reasons, which I may not necessarily agree with, but I'll always be ready to help, for whatever you may need.
Thank you. I really appreciate it so much.
And why wasn't the test done on Eladio?
I have been asking him to do it for years, but no amount of begging would ever make him do it.
No?
No, because Elijah is fixated with the idea that he'll become a laughingstock if anyone finds out about it.
No, but why? Those tests are confidential.
Yes, I know, and besides I know perfectly well what the result will be, but he still refused to do it.
Does your son know?
No. And I don't want him to know. In spite of everything, it's still very important that he gets along with his father.
Yes, I can understand that.
I will try to find a way to be able to get a DNA sample from my son. Together with the sample you'll provide, I will have them analyzed and show the test results to Elijah.
Won't you get into trouble with him for having asked me to provide my DNA sample?
Yes, I probably will. But I don't care anymore. I just want to put an end to all his suspicions and his reproaches. And now more than ever, for the sake of David and of your...
My what?
For your sake.
What's
No,
that?
no, nothing. It's for your sake.
But what you said is of David and your...
Yes, because perhaps if he's in possession of an undeniable proof,
Yes?
Elijah might stop harassing you and finally end the ongoing absurd war between you two.
I really don't know. I highly doubt that. But listen, anyway, I need to know for sure that you'll be all right before I get into this. I need to make sure.
I'm going to be fine.
You're sure?
Yes, because he's driving me to do this. I will be fine.
I can't believe how beautiful you are. It's true. No, I'm not kidding, Regina. I'd like to go up on the rooftop and shout out loud that I'm the luckiest man in the world because you're by my side. And it's frustrating I can't do it, but someday I will.
I have something to confess to you.
What?
My brother Miguel knows we're back together. And he's very supportive.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, but that's incredible. Okay, I have something to confess to you too. I already told my mom.
You told your mom? Is she mad?
Well, look, I really can't say that she was ecstatic about the news. She told me to think it over. But anyway, when I told her that I'm 100% sure about my feelings for you, she didn't object.
That's wonderful news.
Of course, she's a good woman, really. And the support of my mother is a very important factor for me. Well, I've always had quite a good relationship with her.
Oh, I wish I could be like that with my mom. But the way I see it, my mom is so different from yours.
Okay, but see, on the other hand, you get along well with your dad.
Well, yes, but my dad is the greatest. He watches over me, he supports and understands me. He's the opposite of my mom.
That's what I mean, Regina. That's what I would like to be in. To be in a situation where I have a good relationship with my dad.
Well, yes, I know. It's cool when you can relate well with your dad. And you know what? I believe that there will come a time when my dad will approve of our relationship.
You think so? Well, I hope so.
I will have the test done as soon as possible, and I'll give you the results.
I'll be grateful to you forever. Please believe me.
I'll bring them to you personally.
Thank you.
I should go now. I don't want to cause you any problems.
Arturo, wait a minute. You see, if you think this is going to create a problem for you and Elijah, perhaps you shouldn't go through with it anymore. I'm afraid he might do harm if he finds out that we saw each other.
No. Don't you worry. Don't worry. I'll be fine. Relax. I assure you I'll be all right. Nothing will happen. If he hurts you again, I'll kill him. Julia. Well, what's been playing in my thoughts is what if... See, if we're together, then things would have been a whole lot different. We'd probably have a wonderful family right now.
Yes. But that won't happen anymore. You better go now.
Y revivir lo que vivimos. Aunque han pasado muchos años, me pregunto cómo juntos nuestra vida hubiera sido.
Hoy que te sigo desde lejos, yo que has cumplido ya tus sueños, y aunque te escondas detrás de tu amor perfecto, me pregunto si en verdad eres feliz.
¿Y qué dirá la luna al ver nuestro
I know that Eric made a mistake. But it can happen to anyone.
Consuelo, you're a very beautiful woman. You don't have to put up with a husband who is cheating on you.
But it will never happen again. I know it. Listen, the important thing is I'm happy, so let me enjoy it. I'm so excited to have this baby.
Well, yes, I guess you're right. And better yet, you're going to be the best mother in the whole world, my friend.
Yes. I'm going to give my baby all of the love that we both never had.
Oh, and so will I. It will be the most well-loved child in the whole
yes,
world.
I know. And you? What about you?
Oh, well, I'm really super excited now because Francisco, the true
Yes.
love of my life, well, of course, Mr. Handsome doesn't know that yet. Well, he invited me this weekend to Akapulko.
But how are you going? Are you going as friends or as lovers?
Well, actually, he said he wanted to bring me so that I can go visit my friend Maribel. Remember I told you she's very sick?
Yes. Yes, that is a sad story. But it's good that you're going to see her.
Yes, more so because I'll be with my Prince Charming, and that's my handsome Francisco.
Hey, but tell me, how did you get to meet him and where did it happen?
Akapulko.
Look, Mom. Here's the castle where you're going to live. With Daddy. Right here in the tower, because you're the queen and king.
Oh, really, Little Mermaid Princess? And you?
Me? I'll live in the other part of the castle. But when I'm already grown up, I'll build a real castle for the two of you. Like this. Gigantic. And then we'll all live there happily ever after until the two of you are very old already.
Wow, what's wrong, my love? What's the matter?
Nothing, just being emotional.
Well, why are you becoming sad, Mommy?
No, my love. Come over here, okay? Your mommy is not sad. She's just becoming emotional because she's enjoying the trip.
What I can say is I'm so happy because I'm here with the two people closest to my heart.
What?
Look at what I made at the kids' clubhouse.
Oh, they're so pretty. And who are they for?
One is for Clara, the other's for Francisco, who gave this trip as a gift.
Oh, I thought you made those things for us.
No, they're only for them.
You know how to be grateful, don't you? What, another castle?
Yes, I'll
Yeah,
make many
let's
more.
build it, come on.
There's a shovel here.
Okay.
Montenegro. I'm having my DNA analyzed as requested by Julia.
Better not get mixed up with that. It's Eladio who's having some doubts, so let him do
No,
it.
I'm sorry, but Julia asked me to help her, so I'm doing
I
it.
think it's a foolish thing to do. You'll only get yourself into trouble.
No. No offense, but I'm willing to do anything for her sake. Agustin, when we spoke, it was just like old times. We talked like we are still close, with affection. It seemed as though we'd never been separated at all.
You're getting carried away by memories, Arturo.
But what is wrong with that? What's wrong about reliving those memories? Agustin, I kissed her.
You're crazy, Arturo.
Yes, I'm crazy. I kissed
You
her. I
should
kissed her. I
remember that
kissed
you're
her. No,
both
it
married.
doesn't matter. I just stole a kiss. Nothing more. I know it wasn't right, but I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help it.
Exactly. Don't do it. You should control yourself.
It's impossible. It's impossible when she's by my side. Whenever I think things could have been different. Julia drives me crazy. Crazy.
They didn't take the offer.
How's that possible? Didn't you offer the apartment some money, anything?
I made them several offers, but they were not willing to give in.
I can't believe this.
Godfather, these people are being directed by somebody. There seems to be quite a strong motive behind their absurd demands. Thing is, they're confident about what they're saying and they can't be intimidated. When I made them the offer, they told me I was trying to bribe them.
Did the lawyer handle that?
Yes, and there's no problem with that, but that is why I couldn't insist anymore. An agreement is just impossible.
Give me the names of those who are causing this whole mess. I'm sure one of them owes me a favor, and that's where I'll start putting the pressure.
What you ought to do is try to work things out with Nina.
That's getting to be more difficult. The differences we used to have didn't matter so much before, but now they do. And they're getting worse by the day.
Even so, she still is your wife, the mother of your 3 children.
I guess you're right. If I'm telling Eric to settle things with Consuelo, I have to set an example, shouldn't I?
Exactly. And besides, he should have nothing to do with Julia. Eladio will kill you.
I won't take any more steps. That kiss today was just impulsive behavior. And it's not going to happen again.
The best thing is never to see Julia again.
All right. I'll only help her out as far as the DNA test is concerned. And that will be it. I'm serious. I mean it. It will be only that. That's it.
Here you are,
I have
architect.
to get going.
Yeah?
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Yes, I want to buy the baby a present.
The baby?
Haven't I told you? Consuelo's going to have a baby and I'll be an aunt.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Is that for real? Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
You will be the loveliest auntie in the world.
I'm very excited because it's the first baby in the family.
Reina, do you like children?
Of course, sweetheart. Who doesn't like them? They're so lovely and so cute with their big chubby cheeks. Do you like them?
Of course, yeah. I love them, I do. But well, I grew up as an only child. I mean, of course there was Franco who lived with us. But I never got along with him. I would have loved having siblings.
Honestly, although I don't get along with Eric or Daniela, I have to admit that it's really cool having a big family.
Of course, that's precisely the reason why I would have loved to have a large family. Anyway, I know that when I have my own family, I'm going to be a fine father, Regina. Very different from my own.
And I won't play favorites among my children like my mom.
See? Even on that, Regina, we practically think alike. My precious architect, come closer to me, please. I love you, Regina. Think about your family.
What time were you supposed to be here?
No, I was here earlier, Dad, but what's going on in my office? Why is it occupied?
I told you you've lost your privileges.
Wait a minute, Dad. Where do you want me to work now?
Wherever your boss tells you to work. I told you, as of today, you are to be Agustin's assistant.
Very well, big boss. What's my assignment, Agustin?
In my office are the files of the agreements to be concluded this week. Read them so that you will be updated. We'll discuss later.
Watch over him, Agustin. He should appreciate what he has.
It will not be easy. If you really want him to change, you must allow me to be firm with him when it's called for.
Yes, by all means, go ahead and do what you can, because if not, I don't know what's going to happen. If I don't rein him in now, I don't even want to think of how he'll end up.
Hi there.
Hello. Miguel, I need to talk with you. It's really serious. After what happened between you and Eric,
I want to offer an apology because it wasn't right of me to do what I did in front of you. But Eric sometimes exasperates me, and
I'm going to have to ask that you stay away from me.
What?
I don't want to have any more problems with Eric. And much less now that we're going to become parents.
Come in, come in.
These are all of them.
This can't be. They are too few to cause such a disruption.
Well, these are the main organizers, but they have the entire neighborhood behind them.
I can't believe I don't know any one of them. Hold on just a second. This imbecile is the owner of the department stores and he's a partner of Arturo's. That only means that darn Arturo is behind all of this. Oh, blast it. Why didn't I anticipate that? I'm sure that darn Arturo is behind all this.
Godfather, there's
Shut up,
actually
I don't
no
need any
of that.
proof. Can't you see it? He's trying to get even because of what his son did. And you? You failed me. You didn't foresee that. Don't you know that you must first investigate who the neighborhood representative is?
But Godfather, how was I to know about that?
Goodness, you mean you don't know? That is what you're paid for, to work things out perfectly well so that we don't get caught with our pants down!
Well, I was recently in a meeting with them, and all of them already agreed, Godfather.
Yes, you met with them and you saw how they made a fool out of you. And do you know what they did? They waited for us until we started construction. Oh my goodness. We've got to find a way to get this fixed because it involves too many millions and I'm not about to lose that investment.
Please forgive me. You know that I really get along with you. But now that things are working out better with Eric, I don't want any problems to get in the way.
I understand, I do, but don't you think that if your husband really wants to make things right, he should start trusting you and let you be friends with anyone you want?
I mean it. I'm serious.
I'm also being serious.
We have to stop being friends.
All right then, Consuelo. If that's your wish.
Hold on. Miguel, don't be angry with me.
I'm not angry. I'm hurt because you pushed me aside, not because you didn't want to see me, but because he told you to.
But please understand me. I want a peaceful life and I want to be happy. I want the father of my child to be in our company.
Yeah, I hear you. I understand you more than you can imagine. But you don't have to worry. The last thing I want is for you to have problems. So if during your pregnancy you need to be at peace and you have to save your marriage from ruin, I'll stay away then.
Your breath is like a poison, and your breath is my passion for you. You scrub it much harder, Ma'am Daniela.
I see you're working very hard, darling.
Well, not as hard as she can.
Mother, I refuse to continue with the stupid punishment of helping Petra. I actually prefer to be confined at the rehabilitation clinic, or better yet, even trap me inside a convent.
Oh, don't exaggerate, Daniela.
Mother, I look horrible. Look at me. Look, I'm so filthy, sweaty, and just look at my hair, Mom. Disgusting.
Well, I think you still look very lovely.
Not in your life. Even that commoner friend of Consuelo mistook me for a servant in this darn house.
Oh, she only wishes that.
Mom, I'm really serious.
All right. It's not worth your while to pay attention to those kinds of stupid comments. Everyone knows who you really are, darling. I'm sure she said that because she's jealous.
Look, whatever, Mom. But I'm already so fed up with all of this. How about telling Dad to loosen the leash a little bit? I don't understand why you allow him to do this to me.
Well, yes. I don't know what's wrong with your father. It's getting harder to approach him. He's changed so much.
Will you not complain to Montenegro?
Don't be such an idiot. How can I complain without any proof? Yes, we need to talk because I have to resolve the problem with the construction. Did you get me the appointment I asked for? All right. I won't let that imbecile Montenegro get away with this. He thinks he's powerful because he has the connections. He may not know it. But I have much more, many more contacts. Yes, so many more connections.
Excellent, Vicente. I do appreciate that. Yes, I know what this means, but it will be better for your district. Look, you just can't allow anyone to construct without a development plan. No, listen to me. If there will be many apartments, most services and the traffic will be badly affected. Very well then. Let's hope everything proceeds the way we want it to. We'll keep in touch with you. Yes, you too. They've stopped Eladio's construction.
Well done.
Glad.
So it means that Santiago was able to convince the residents.
Yes, that's right. Now we have to back him up like what I told you.
Hey! Dad! I have some news for you that will make you happy.
Really?
I learned that the building to be put up by Gomez Luna will no longer be constructed, Dad.
Eric, the news you brought is already stale.
Dad, did you already know?
Yes, if you were only in your office doing what you were supposed to, and not those non-essentials, you would have known earlier on. So get back to work now, please, because I have to polish some of the details with Agustin.
I'm supposed to be a right-hand man.
Used to be, son, used to. Now please get back to work. It really hurts doing this to my son. But I hope this will help him change and be a better person.
I know this is very hard on you, but if you do not rein him in right now, it'll be much harder later.
I just hope this will bring about an improvement, otherwise he'll have to stop working for the company.
It's important that I get to see the store owner as soon as possible. I have to convince him to make a retraction. All right, but no later than today. Come in.
Godfather, I have the computation of the estimated loss, drawn up by finance.
Stay over there. Have you seen how much we will lose due to your stupidity?
Me?
Who else? You're disappointing, Franco. I put you in charge of this. I thought that you could do a good job, but you obviously can't.
Godfather, I told you. I was in that meeting and the residents
I
already
don't care
agreed.
about that. It doesn't matter. You didn't follow up and that's overconfidence. One thing you should never do when facing another Montenegro is to be too confident. I want to see how you'll fix this with the store owner, because if you can't, someone has to give back that money, and that's no one else but you.
Eric's a bit immature, but he's a good young man. With proper guidance, you'll see him change through time.
I sure hope so.
Hey, look. Come. Come look at this. Eladio must be very furious. That investment cost him millions.
I'm not sure if he'll be able to return all the materials he's already bought. He should return pre-sale payments and absorb the cost of idle machinery he already leased for that project.
It's been some time since I last saw you enjoy what you're seeing.
No, but he owes me for what he's done to me. Plenty. And what he did to Eric.
That's for sure.
I have to admit that. Getting him rattled is not what I cherish. I know that when I upset him, that crazy guy will take it out on Julia. Understand?
Yes. You know, there'll always be some collateral damage.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Now then, let's start concentrating on those matters that are still pending with the finance group. We've got to work, okay?
Yes. We shouldn't let our focus get derailed by that.
Darn all of you!
Hello? Is this a bad time?
Yes, Gabriela, it's not a good time.
What happened?
Thing is, we're about to lose a very important business deal, and my godfather's blaming it on me.
Really? I'm so sorry to hear that, Franco. Is there anything I can do?
Thank you, but this matter concerns the company. The one who should be here solving this is David.
But he has a project that he has to finish in Querétaro, Franco.
Yes, and your cousin doesn't care about the business. He should be here. He's so irresponsible.
You know well that's not true.
David's always been an independent person and made his living through his own effort. He doesn't depend on his father.
Are you insinuating anything?
No, Franco, I'm not insinuating anything. I'm just telling you that it's not fair for you to speak that way of him. He's moving on with his life without Uncle Eladio's help. He's not like you. Excuse me.
Gabi. Gabriela!
Agustin, where's my dad?
Out for a meeting. What is it you want?
No, nothing. I'm just passing by. Listen, Agustin. You know you've got to help me. Why don't you talk to my dad? Don't you think that it's unfair of him to treat me like this?
Well, you brought it upon yourself, Eric.
I realize I made a mistake, but Agustin, my dad is overreacting. And besides, I really felt bad when I learned that he was able to put one over that stupid Gomez Luna, and yet he never even told me about it.
Eric, what's with you? You have to earn your father's trust.
Oh,
but you can at least be assured with the thought that your father really loves you.
Oh, he loves me? Well, sure, so do you.
His main reason for getting back at Eladio was to avenge what he did to you. So you better start working hard, because that's the only way you can ever gain your father's trust again.
Yes, Juan, consider this a big favor. Look, I know that you get along very well with the head of the construction. I'm sure you can do something for me. Thank you.
Tell me your godfather is mad.
And that imbecile is blaming it all on me. He threatened to fire me. Can you imagine that after all the things I've done for him?
That is never going to happen. You're his right-hand man. Tell me, how can I help you?
I have to find a way to resolve this. And then, I'll show Eladio this is his son's responsibility, and that he doesn't need him after all.
Yes, and you don't have to worry about your lodging. I'm entitled as company executive to a medium-sized suite with 2 bedrooms.
Oh, is that so?
Of course, yes. So while I take care of some work in the meantime, you can spend time with your friend Maribel. I'm glad to be given the assignment of the hotels in Akapulko. Now we can go earlier. What's that for?
Well, it's because you're so kind, Francisco. Honestly, I don't know how to thank you for the things you've done for my friend and her family.
No, I'm really glad to be of help, and I like seeing you happy because you're such a sweet young lady and you're very hardworking. Okay, we better go now because we should be packing if we're going to leave.
Let's go.
I spoke with the owner of the laboratory, who's a friend of Santiago's, but he said they can't do anything.
What do you mean they can't do anything? They run to us if they want to eat, they want to drink, and they travel, all on us. But when we need their cooperation, they can't give in?
Godfather, I wanted to see the head of construction there, but I couldn't find the time to go. Of course, if David were only here helping us both, everything would be easier. And besides, he's an engineer. He knows about all these matters. He could have presented the right arguments to convince them that agreeing to the construction would benefit them.
Mm-hmm. That's an option. But no, Franco. Don't try to evade your responsibility. Huh? And besides, we're not looking for someone to pin the blame on this. We're looking for a solution. So just think, use your head, do that. Help me think if there's anyone else we can call.
I can try seeing the owner of the theater. He also gets along with this guy.
No. No, he's friends with that imbecile Arturo. I saw them play golf together. Rueda, is my appointment with Santiago confirmed? No. No. It doesn't matter if it's only for 10 minutes. Yes, where? I'm on my way. Very good.
Godfather, I'll join you.
Certainly not. I already learned that if I want to get things done, I'll have to do them myself. But you wait and see. Observe, I'm going to hit back at Arturo. And not only him, but everyone who helped him. See if you can learn.
What's wrong, my love? Is there anything you feel?
Oh, sweetie. You've made me the happiest woman on earth. I don't have any regrets. I don't regret the life we have together. For that matter, everything has been a blessing.
My darling, I'm so happy that we're together. And I pray that we will be together much, much longer. Thank you for giving me an adorable, sweet daughter, huh? I want to assure you that I'll do a lot more for you. This is just the beginning.
I'm not so well. I feel like I won't live much longer.
No, don't say that, my love. Let's go see a doctor then.
No, it won't be of any use. Just listen to me. Just promise me. Promise me that you won't ever be alone. Please promise me that you will be happy.
No, don't say that, my love.
Promise me you'll do it.
Please don't say that.
Promise me you will. So I can go in peace.
No.
I beg you.
No.
Please, sweetie.
No. Please tell me what you said isn't true.
Do it for our little princess, please.
Yes.
For a little mermaid.
All right, I promise you.
I love her. Take care of her. I ask you to please take care of her. I beg you, sweetie, don't let her see you looking sad.
Let her always see you happy.
Yes, my love, I promise you. I promise you.
What's wrong, Mommy?
My princess. Remember the secret we're keeping? Yes. Your mommy will be turning into a star. And from up in the sky, Mommy will always watch over you.
No, Mommy, I want you to stay here with me.
No, I wish that were possible, sweetie. But even so, I will always be watching you. So love your dad and take good care of him. Because I love you both. I love you both so much, I do. I love you two so much. Don't forget me, you two. Take me to the sea. Take me to the sea. I want to feel it for the very last time. I love you both.